Ladies and gentlemen, I just had the worst hospital experience. First and foremost, I checked in last night. I didn't see anyone until this late this morning. Keep this in mind. This hospital behind me is like the poor people hospital. They don't care for civilians. So they made me sleep in the lobby for 7 hours before I was able to actually go into an emergency bed. And then I did not see a doctor for another 5 hours after that. My experience at this hospital has been very bad. And so I checked myself out. I want to go to Mount Sinai because they are just, these people in this hospital. This is by far the worst hospital. Now, I'm grateful to even get admitted in the hospital, but I admitted myself. And the problem with this hospital, give me a second, is the staff. Very inconsistent. Why am I seeing like 10 nurses? Why are 10 nurses aiding to me? Not even aiding. Every hour there was a nurse coming to me and asking me the same questions over and over again. It was just like, hey, you look poor. Let me just ask you a very unethical question. So, ladies and gentlemen, do not go to Woodhull Hospital here on Flushing Avenue. Right there. Do not ever go there. Don't ever go there. Ever in your entire life, go to this hospital. Promise me you won't go to this hospital, everyone. So, when the EMTs took me, right, they said, you sure you can't walk? I was like, trust me, I'm gonna get fainted. So they took me, right? They submitted me to the ER, but I sat in the emergency lobby for 8 hours, everybody. And I slept there until I was actually admitted. That's right, everybody. 8 hours in the emergency lobby before I was admitted to even see a nurse. I didn't even see an official doctor. That's the problem with this hospital. They told me that the specialists for, mind you, I think they were just trying to make assumptions or misdiagnose me. So I'm taking it with a grain of salt, okay? But 10 nurses, you telling me I can't see a specialist until what? Oh, the specialist won't be in until Wednesday. I'm like, what? Are you serious? They won't come in until Wednesday? But today's a work day. It's a Monday. Well, he's on an assignment, something, whatever, like I don't know, clinical assignment or something they called it. And I'm saying to myself, where is the service in this hospital? It sucks, everybody. It really is that bad. So I checked myself out. I told Lord Brian, my friend, he's in California, because he's worried because of last night. I told him, I'm still in the hospital. I will let you guys read our text message. It's just disgusting, friend. I'm like telling him what's going on. I'm like, dude, I've been in the lobby for fucking 8 hours. And now I go to an emergency bed, excuse my language. I go to an emergency bed, I just sit there. They don't even give me, mind you, I got my medical tag. They don't even give me like a blanket. It was so cold inside the hospital. And I'm saying to like, it's pretty cold outside, isn't it? Why is the temperature in the hospital so frigid? But it's a poor people's hospital. It's a very poor people's hospital. So with that said, everyone, it's been a really tough time in the last 24 hours. Still didn't get any food. Yeah, I still didn't get any food. So take my experience with a grain of salt. I just felt like I just wasted my time at this hospital. Not only that, I can't even get on the freaking train. So like, yeah, so, but I would never go to this hospital ever again, and I don't think anyone should. And I left a review on the hospital already, and I let them know from the timeline, from like 11 last night, well 10:33 last night, into, what was it, like 7:45 this morning. They decided, oh sir, are you Mr. Bailey? I was like, yes. And it's like, oh, you can come with us. Oh, now I'm admitted after 8 hours of waiting. Oh, that's just wonderful, right? Then we get to the mission area. I sit down in a chair, not even in a bed yet, right? Then they put, and 2 hours later, then they put me in the bed. And the bed wasn't even designed for someone to stay in long term. And I knew they were either going to like discharge me, which they were. And I was like, you know what? I discharged myself because I never saw a doctor. I never saw anyone. I don't care. I don't want to see your doctors. You guys are very unprofessional here. No one should have to wait a day just to see a medical profession. That's just ridiculous. I go to Mount Sinai. So ladies and gentlemen, do not go to this hospital. And mind you, like I said, this is a poor people's hospital. So many homeless, dude, there's so many homeless and crackheads in there. Like literally, like faking it. They faking it and they being seen before I am. That's so rude. Yeah, they've been, I was trying to wrap my head around this. How are these people seeing the doctor before me? And this woman's like, I know, right? I've been waiting here for 5 hours. I was like, really? Holy. And that's when I knew I was going to be just like her. I was going to wait 5 hours, but I waited 8 hours. Well, 7 hours and 41 minutes. So that's technically 8 hours. It's a margin of error, but still 8 hours, everybody. And like, I'm just like asking the receptionist, like, am I going to see someone? Because I'm not feeling good. Just, mind you, they brought out an IV for me. And I was like, okay, that's cool. But am I going to see a doctor? So, about time I saw, I don't even think he was an official doctor. But like, I think it was a step-in. I don't know. He didn't seem legit, in my opinion. He seemed like a newbie at what he was doing. And young. Very young doctor. Like, I'm saying to myself, do you even know how to diagnose me, friend? Mind you, I got long QT syndrome. That's a heart condition I have. Because he's asking me a question about caffeine. I said, no, I do not consume caffeine because I have this condition in my heart. I never consume caffeine. I don't drink soda. I don't drink pop. Because he was asking me all these like dietary questions. Yes, I have an allergy. And then he disappeared. Never seen him again after that. And I'm saying to myself, what was the point of seeing this doctor if he's not going to continue to see me and ask more questions? What was the point of me wasting my verbally strength for nothing? They have to keep the temperature at 76 Fahrenheit. No, it was not 76 Fahrenheit. It was 59 Fahrenheit in the hospital, right? I'm not kidding you. I think I even got a screenshot of the thermostat. Because I was taking video and pictures. And I wish YouTube can like do something about that. Like you can share the photos and videos like Primus Live Studios app. I should have used the app to show you the photographs. Because it's on this phone that I'm live streaming on. But yeah, that was just really, 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 really a bad experience. 8 hours, and then like a young doctor comes sees me and never sees me again. I just don't understand the practice. It was like I guess they pick and choose their patients. Is that what this is? Is this like, are they? Mind you, I said this earlier to a nurse, and she felt like I was trying to like, get on her ass, which I was, in a sense. Like, so are you guys playing? What's the game I mentioned? Poker. I said, are you guys playing poker to see which client you're gonna take? Because I feel like you guys are playing a game. Come on, people are sick. People are feeling unhealthy, and you guys are just joking around. Mind you, there was a period of time when there was 4 nurses right outside of the emergency waiting area, and they were just joking around, talking about people. I was like, that's degrading. You don't do that in front of patients. And they were talking about other patients in a very discriminatory and unethical way. So bad. I would never go to this hospital ever again. This is why I'm saving this. The hospital stub. I'm saving this. Because when I filed my complaint against the city about this hospital, yeah, I'm filing a complaint with the city against this hospital. This is very unprofessional. And it turns out, mind you guys, I found out from there was one nurse, I didn't even get the chance to see her again. She asked me a question. She's like, what's wrong, sweetie? I was like, first and foremost, I've been out in the hospital. I told her my history since June 27th. She goes, ooh. And this is where she says, I'm not no doctor, but it sounds like you got a bowel cancer. Because I'm telling her about my bloating, my blood in my stool, my shortness of breath, my rapid of sweating while I'm sleeping. When I sleep, I sweat. I'm telling her that. She says, you might have like a cancer symptom. And that's when I'm saying, like, that's what I heard from Mount Sinai too. But no one actually finished the test, or no one's confirming me if I even have it. I feel like when you're poor, people don't care, man. People don't really care. There's a lack of love in this country. Literally, lack of love. But she said, she believes that there's some type of, she said bile cancer. So I Googled that. I'm like, yeah. It's not colon. It is a colon cancer type, but she said bowel cancer. Like Bowel. And I Googled it. And yeah, and I'm telling her this. And she says, I relate this to the doctor. And that's when I saw the young doctor. And the young doctor didn't even ask me the questions that I guess the nurse, I'm not sure if the nurse told him or not. I don't know. But it was not a very good experience. I just wasted 24 hours. And I'm right back where I started from last night. Right here, where I was last night. I don't have Obamacare. I don't use those type of Medicaid. I always use my parents' insurance. This is why I'm still kind of using that insurance now. See, my parents might have disowned me, but I'm still on their insurance for some reason. Because I double check, because mind you, I was literally skeptical January of this year when I got stomach surgery. I wasn't sure if it would they take their insurance, but they took it. So, in the Bronx, doctors aren't accepting new patients. Really? In the Bronx? You talking about doctors are not accepting patients? This is New York City, friend. This is not cool, man. Why are people not giving... People are showing... These doctors, these nurses... Mind you, you know what? I forgot the nurse name. But that one nurse, she was really, trying to help me. But these other nurses, they like gospel bitches. Like talking about people. Like impatient. Mind you, there was a homeless guy. I get it. He smells. He got some nasty feet. But you don't talk about his hygiene and make jokes about it. And mind you, he's old. He looks like he's in his 60s. You know, you're making fun of some old man. That's just degrading. How do people live with themselves every day to do that? But you see how yesterday, everything was closed here yesterday at this time? And look at now. Look at, this is Monday. Look at, everything is open now. What about Obamacare? Okay, doctors have, what? Yeah, my doctor didn't even fucking have any facial hair. Like a young kid straight out of, mind you, straight out of graduated medical school. Like, and mind you, I'm a medical school dropout. I didn't finish, so I don't know. But what I do know, this young man was too young. Maybe in his early 20s, maybe late 20s, I would say. Or maybe mid 20s. I didn't act. He was just too young, like baby face. Like, you know, like, oh, I can touch your face like a baby face. Yeah, you know how you love cute little babies? You want to squeeze their cheeks? Well, that's what I wanted to do with his face. It's like, damn, man, how old are you? 12? You a doctor? No way, man. I need someone that has experience. This is what I'm saying. This hospital is not experienced. I need someone experienced. Someone that's been in the medical field for more than 10, 15 years that actually know what is wrong with me. But that nurse gave me a clue. So, like she said, she's not a doctor. But it sounds like you got bowel cancer. So, yeah, Bill Cypher, it's not good, man. But I'm taking it with a grain of salt. This is why I didn't want to leave the area, because I was like, should I live stream this and talk about it? Yeah, let's talk about it right when I get out of there. And mind you, I left, right? I went to the community refrigerator because I'm hungry, and there's no food still. So I came back to get a screenshot. I totally forgot to get like a thumbnail of the hospital. So I came back, and that's where you see that thumbnail. I took the thumbnail, and there's no food at the community refrigerator still. So, like I said, I contacted the people that run that community refrigerator. I told them I've been there for several days now, and no one's donated food. This is a bad location. You should really, I told them, you may want to suggest moving it to a place where people know it's there, people can see it. But take it with a grain of salt, everyone. St. Barbara's Hospital is as bad? No, this is a 1-star bad. Like, not even a 1-star. This is like 0.5 star. That's how bad it is. They gave me no food. They gave me IV, but they gave me no food. Yeah, mind you, I was in the emergency lobby, so I wasn't even a patient yet. They gave me nothing to eat, which is terrible. So yes, everyone, I'm on my day 5, no food. You guys want to support the channel, just subscribe, like, and share, please. I'm just having a really bad experience, and I'm having a really bad time with my health. But but here's the thing, at least I slept, because I haven't been sleeping for the last like 4.5 days. If I did, I slept for maybe like an hour or 2. Yeah, because I have a very bad sleeping disorder. Yeah, but I fucking passed out in there because it's so cold. I literally had to like bundle, like shiver, like crawl up in a ball on the chair. And when I slept, mind you, I was sleeping in those chairs. You know those chairs that you know how it's like, you know those old school like subway chairs, I guess, or like those old school like hospital chairs that are single. You just, yeah, I had to put 2 of those together just to try to like sleep. And that was very uncomfortable. And then what I did was like, I said, screw this, I'm gonna sleep on the floor. And that's exactly what I did. I just passed out on the floor. And the security guard couldn't say anything. And that security guard in there, dude, how you hire a security guard that can't even, no offense to, you know, Caribbean residents here in New York, but you gotta know how to like speak English. You have to. I'm so sorry, but like, I just don't understand how he got employed if he can't speak English or barely speak English. It's like, what? I can't even understand you, friend. But with that said, what's up, ZJ? But, oh, my panda. So I'm not sure if I want to go to Mount Sinai at this time or wait to tomorrow morning. Because at this time of night, I don't want to be sitting around in the hospital waiting for a doctor. But I need to find some food. Oof. Oh shit. Yeah, I need to find some food though. But if anyone wants to help me get some food right now, please, you know, you if you want, there's a PayPal Cash App Venmo, you can help me get some food. But I don't think I'm gonna get food tonight either anyway. The community refrigerator is dead, friend. I literally had to contact those people. One Love Community. They gotta move that community refrigerator. That's a dead spot. That's not a very good spot. I get the partnership with that, I don't know, that I guess that's a garage they getting power from. But like, it has to be moved. Why can't the community refrigerator be like somewhere on this block, or like right here on the corner, or like, yeah, why can't it be like on this block where people see it? But with that said, everyone, I don't know what to do. I just felt like giving up today. It's like, I didn't really want to live stream this. I wasn't too sure if I want to live stream it. Because it's not worth live streaming. Because I felt like I'm just complaining. But this is my experience. And I want people to understand my experience though. Like, no one should be treated unfairly in the hospital when you actually tell a nurse what is going on, and then like another nurse comes and another nurse comes, and it's like, that's just it just frustrates you to a point where you don't want to talk to anyone anymore because you keep repeating yourself over and over and over and over and over and over again to different nurses. Where is the doctor? And then when they said like, we might have to like discharge you and you come back another time to see the doctor, I was like, no, that's unacceptable. I could be dead tomorrow. I could be dead tonight for all you know. I can pass out again on the street again, and someone would have definitely robbed me for my phone. This is why this hospital right here is the worst. It's the worst. I would never come back here ever again. Never. But other than that, everyone, I'm sorry I read it on for 24 minutes. I just had to tell you the full story from like a timeline, who I spoke to, what transpired, what happened, what was the end result. And the end result, I'm right back where we started, everybody. This country is, this Medicaid system is just, doesn't matter if you have insurance or not. People are biased in the hospital. And as I told you before, everyone, nurses of America, please do not talk about patients in a bad and discriminatory way. That is degrading, disgusting, and unprofessional. To talk about someone's feet and like they need to go and wash their nasty ass. Yeah, the woman said he needs to go wash his nasty ass. He's an old man. He probably has some type of disorder or disability. You don't even think. You just want to assume. Even I can tell this guy had a disability. Just the way his nerves were shaking and he was walking. It's like, yeah, he got a disability. And these nurses don't even think about that. They just want to make jokes, and so they can look cool in front of their other colleagues and think they're the funniest colleague in the hospital. That's just degrading. I hate when nurses and doctors do that. Mostly nurses, though. I just don't like when nurses do that. But with that said, everyone, I'm back where I started from last night. So, I'm really hungry. Oh man, you're so impatient. And you're not even from New York. You're from Maryland. Get out of here. You're so impatient. Why are you honking at someone at a red light? I'm telling you, New York is something fucking different. Strictly different. And now you understand why native New Yorkers are moving out. Native New Yorkers are moving out. But I got an update on Johnny Somali if anyone's interested. Is anyone interested in what I found out from someone in Korea? Mind you, I was talking to a Korean lawyer this afternoon. And I was like, because it was a live stream on his channel, and I was discussing about the legal terms of a passport. And this guy was like, who's this PandaPhotographer guy? And I was explaining to him that there's a policy in the United States about passports that when you commit a crime across the board, or you commit any crime that is a felony or disturbance, mind you, you can't. Okay, so let me just get to the point. He agreed with me that the government should have took his passport after Japan. But the government's so lazy to do their job, they don't take notice. And another thing he also agreed on, we both agree on, I forgot this new to is, but like, they should never issue him an emergency passport. But here's the thing, let's talk about that, because here's the update. What he told me that Johnny Somali tried to leave with that emergency passport. Yes, he tried to leave the country with that emergency passport. And the Korean government stopped him. And they told him, mind you, that we need to ask you a couple of questions. And then they told him the truth, that you're going to jail. You're going to be going to jail for a very long time in Korea. Let me tell you how the justice system works in Korea. There's no jury like in America. Okay? You go either see a judge, and that is pretty bad. And keep this in mind. The Korean conviction rate is in the 90th percentile. So Johnny Somali is either going to serve 10 years or he might serve 26 years. Because guess what I found out after talking on the live stream? So YouTube likes to demonetize my content for saying certain words. So I'm going to mention this young lady as Cupcake. You can Google what that means. Okay? So Johnny Somali is, mind you, he's not Black American. Okay? He's Ethiopian American. He made us look bad. And a lot of Americans are upset right now. They want him in prison. He doesn't represent this country. And every time he starts a fight abroad, like in Israel, assaulting that that Israeli women, which is, mind you, that's a felony in Israel. You cannot say sexual things to Israeli officer. You can go to jail for that. That's an insult. Yeah. Yeah. And now the Korean government is looking at the Japan videos. They're looking at all the videos in all the places he went. And guess what? I found out that not only Johnny Somali was actually breaking the law by I guess I'm going to say it, seeking out a cupcake that is much younger than him. Keep that in mind. And yeah, and I got the arrest record of his friend because, mind you, Johnny Somali, see, here's the thing. John Somali has an arrest record here in the United States. So how the hell did he get a passport? And that is where I have to ask the government, you did not do your background checks very well. He was with a cupcake that wasn't his age. So keep that in mind. And he assaulted her. But he also assaulted a Korean woman while he was in Korea. And she wants to press charges as well. And she said she'll let her mom do it because her mom knows the legal system better. So it's not just the antics and the nonsense streaming that he's doing, but he has assaulted people. And it's now coming to light that this is not his first time abusing cupcakes or women. So and Johnny Somali, listen, he deserves 20 years in prison. 29, I heard, they say he's supposed to get, they said they want to give him 29 years. But I think he's going to get more like 12, 14 years. And that's a good time for him to learn some Korean. And mind you, it's going to be very, very tough for him in a Korean prison because he's a foreigner. And a lot of the Korean men that are in prison are not going to like him for what he did to their country. Keep that in mind. You like dancing in front of a very important monument statue, disrespecting the Korean culture and the abuse women have suffered in Korea. He's going to jail for a very, very long time. And this is where the United States should come into play and say, you know what, serve your time. You will never get another passport ever again. And when you come back to the States, you will be fined. And mind you, the United States can fine him up to $250,000 for abusing the passport, from what I understand. Or they could fine him, but it's really not the United States' problem in a sense. But when he represents America and when he's like always in trouble, he's always screaming, I'm an American, I'm an American, I'm an American, I'm an American. I don't think the government likes that very much. Using their name or their title to get out of trouble that you caused in another country, you deserve to go to prison for what you did. So if you guys are interested in Johnny Somali's history, oh, it is so dirty. It is very dirty. It is so dirty. We even know that I'm going to call him a pedo. Now I'm calling him a pedo because that's what he is. You're a pedo. So now you know that he's a petty. Everyone. You can't find women your age, Johnny? You can't find a young lady your age, Johnny? And, man, and the video is up there too. It got leaked. Yes, it got leaked. So a lot of things are happening. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, when I travel abroad, I never committed a crime. When I'm here, I'm not going to commit a crime because it's not worth going to prison for. It's not. It's not worth going to prison. So with that said, I think Johnny Somali deserves to go to prison. You don't represent the rest of us Americans. You always crying foul play when you are in trouble, Johnny Somali. And now Johnny Somali wants to sue YouTubers that talk about him. Try to sue me, friend. Because when you get back to the States, I'm gonna knock you out. You deserve. And mind you, here's the thing. He picks on weak people that he thinks is weak. He doesn't pick on a big man. Like, would he pick on this big guy? No. Would he pick on this big guy? No. Would he definitely pick on this black guy? Hell no. This guy probably would have destroyed him. So Johnny Somali needs to go to prison in South Korea. He deserves it. You don't represent America. You don't represent us. You don't represent any country. And mind you, that's not the tip of the, that's just the tip of the iceberg, everyone. Apparently his family has an arrest record of violence. So now we know where he gets his violence and his stupidity from. His own relatives and his parents. Yes, his father actually has an arrest record. Whew. Oh my panda. Now we know why he's the way he is. Because his father also has an arrest record. You guys didn't know that, did you? Oh yeah, I did. I do a lot of digging. I do a lot of digging when I'm bored and upset at a fucking hospital. Excuse my French. But this hospital pissed me off. I got so bored, I started like digging. His father has an arrest record. And his best friend that actually committed the crime. Let me see if I can show you this stuff. Let me sit down for a second. Let me show you this let me show you one of Johnny Somali's friends that got served time for that cupcake. So give me a second.
For my bag?
Let me show you something. Oh, now Jay tells me, don't go to that. See this? Jay tells me, don't go to that hospital, man. That's the worst hospital. They treated my son like. Oh, thanks for telling me now. This is a little bit too late, friend. So, this is one of Johnny Somali's friends that got, and I want you to see this. You see that? First degree felony. Here's the charge. This is the young man that Johnny Somali at the time was with that cupcake, and she pressed charges, and this is his arrest record, not Johnny's. And this is one of Johnny's associates. Oh yeah, I do a lot of digging, friends. This is what I do. I do a lot of digging. Like on Alex Hankey. Everyone says, well, it's Hanky. It is Hanky. But look at this. But that's not it, everybody. Look at this. I want you guys to read this. Come and do close, homie. Don't press your luck, friend. You see that guy? He just like walked right here across me, looking me up and down. Motherfucker, I might be sick, but I will whoop your ass. Don't look at me like you want to steal something. I want you guys to read this. This is from the cupcake. I mean, this is from the Korean woman. I'm sorry. Wait, I got more. Here's the thing. I want you guys to read that. This is what the YouTuber lawyer sent me. This is information on how the penalties of harassment in South Korea. This is the law in South Korea right here. Stalking, consistency harassment, even workplace harassment. Look at this, read it. The penalties for harassment in South Korea varies, depends on the type of harassment and the role of the parties involved. He can face 3 years per, mind you, this is just one issue out of many problems what he did in South Korea. He's facing multiple charges, everyone. And as this says, you can face up to 3 years and a 30 million won fine, which is equivalent of $25,470. So I want you guys to read that. This is why you don't commit crimes in other countries, friend. Don't be a jolly Somali. And this is what it's going to be. He's being faced several charges, everyone, and more charges are going to be brought up. He's facing 29 years in prison in South Korea for also smoking marijuana, which is highly illegal in South Korea, just like it's highly illegal in Japan. So I just wanted to show you this, everyone. Proof of evidence. What I researched, what I know, who I talk to, and as a traveler, I want you, if you ever travel across abroad, please show your solidarity, show your respect. Don't let people think that America is a bad place and we got nothing but idiots here, because that's what our Korean people are thinking right now. But America is just unhinged and can't be negotiated with. People there are just unreasonable. That's what the Korean people are thinking about us right now. You should hear the testimony. Even Koreans here in America are scared of us because they've seen what's going on in their own country. That if you can do this here and you can do this in my country, you are a threat. I don't want to be around people like you. So now they got this false assumption about black Americans, because Jolly Somali is calling himself black. But you are Ethiopian. You're not black. You're Ethiopian, friend. And this is where the black community needs to come into the play and say, no, you don't represent Black Lives Matter, Jolly Somali. Don't use our culture, our race, our 400 years of slavery for your own gain. I'm black, I'm American. You should see all his videos where he gets caught by police. So I just wanted to share all this juicy, detailed information I got and let you guys know that he's facing close to 29 years in prison for each charge. Each charge is about 3 to 5 years. So if you add each charge up, he's going to have a long time studying I guarantee he's going to be fluent in Korean about time he's get released from prison. How much you want to bet he's going to be so fluent in Korean, he's going to realize the mistake that he did. That's why this is a very good lesson for him, because the Korean men in the prison, they're not going to take him very lightly. They're going to beat him up. They're going to either put him in voluntary confinement or isolation, or let him hang out with the boys in the prison. But I tell you this, he's going to learn Korean. And then when he learns the culture and the language, he's going to see what he did wrong. He's going to wake up and he's going to realize, like, damn, all this time I could be learning a language instead of doing dumb live stream antics and pranks. He said, and he made a statement, that South Korea was too soft. You got that they don't know how to take jokes. You don't come to a country and put a prank or jokes. It says it right there in the bylaws of visiting Korea. This is not a country where you play pranks. But you was consuming marijuana. That's an additional 10 years on top of that 3 years. So he automatically he got tested for THC. Not once, but several times. They tested his blood constantly. Positive for THC. He's going to go to prison for that just alone for 10 years. Yeah, that is a 10-year sentence in Korea. In Japan, it's either 10 to 20 years for marijuana consumption. It could be up to 30 years before they decide if they want to release you or not. So yeah, it is highly illegal to smoke marijuana in South Korea and Japan. So don't do it. But with that said, everyone, I'm just I'm just sharing some news with you, and also sharing the wind. Ooh. Oh, my panda. Hello there. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Did you get fed up yesterday at the hospital? No, it's today I got fed up at the hospital. Today, friend. I checked out just like, what, a few hours ago. Damn, man. But like I was saying before, everyone, if I do find out I have cancer, I'm just gonna give away my stuff. But I need to find food. Other than that, everyone, I'm just feeling a little bit lightheaded still. But I can't walk today. I can't walk back to Queens. I don't have that energy. Yeah, I really don't have that energy to do it. So I'm gonna probably wait until late tonight and see if the police leave the stations, and then that's when I can get on the subway. But I'm gonna have to wait for a long time now. It's early, and it's rush hour. So, but if anybody wants to buy me some food right now, so I can like replenish, because I am like deficient in a couple of areas. You know, I appreciate if anyone wants to. Actually, someone just donated $2. I saw the PayPal thing. So all I need is like what, $8 for a meal, for a hot meal at the Food Bazaar, which is down the street. But yeah, I had a bad experience at the hospital. I talked about it earlier in this live stream. Ugh, that hospital made my throat dry. Sorry, I'm spitting. I know that's disgusting. I wasn't even a patient yet. I wasn't even fully checked in. So I think it was a bad experience. But other than that, they're 90th. I just want a hot meal. I thought the hospital was gonna give me food, but you gotta be like checked in like a patient. Like I said, this hospital here is a very poor hospital. I'm not going back to this. Next time, I'm just gonna go back to Mount Sinai. Yeah, I don't trust. Yeah, this hospital is the worst. And then I didn't even read the reviews on it. It literally says 2.5. Yeah, on Google, or 2.7, something like that. I want to go to sleep. But thank you for listening, everyone. But this is a serious moment. If I do have cancer, like that nurse said, if I do have like some type of bile cancer, that's gonna suck, man. Because everyone keeps telling me conflicting health stories. But, oh man, what's up, chat? Oh, I'm so sorry, man. I'm just like, oh. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just fucking. I should just go to Mount Sinai tonight. Ooh. I don't want to get a ticket. Oh man. Ooh. But this, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Thanks. But this saga is not over. But if you want to help me tonight, I'm about to go to Food Bazaar to see what they have for $10. I hope it's not the same shit like yesterday. Oh. But yeah, someone just don't. Let me check this donation. Give me a second. $2.86, because you know that's what PayPal does. They take they what, I think it's like 3%. Unlike YouTube, it takes 38%. I think about that, everybody. YouTube takes 38% of your super chats, while PayPal takes only 3% of your donation as a fee. Yeah, yeah. Just like I was telling my friend last night when he donated from Turkey, like your $3.25 is going to get split into like $1.77. I guarantee it, or like $1.87. Oh man, I should go to Long Island City right now and go to the Food Bazaar over there by the hospital. That Food Bazaar is way better. But I'm really hungry right now. But I'm about to go check on the community feature, which is down this block here. And then I'll come back and do another live stream. But if anyone wants to support, you know, just a $10 meal tonight. I got $2.76 from that donation. Sorry, wait, am I reading that right? Yeah, $2.76. Oops. Am I seeing the numbers? Wow, my vision is fucking... Wow. Still blurry. But yes, everyone, I'm out of the hospital now. I was in the hospital for more, not even close to 24 hours. Not even close to 24 hours. But yeah, it was just a bad experience. It's a poor people hospital. Yeah, it's a poor people hospital. And it's not very professional. But I would never go there again. I promise you, I'm never going there again. But yeah, everyone, please consider trying to help me tonight get some food, please. I really want to eat something. Really. I just want to have some energy. If I can put some food in my stomach, I probably can. I'm not sure, but if I can put some food in my stomach, I might be able to walk halfway. I don't know. But I do need to stay away from nuts. Because I'm eating a lot of dry stuff. Alright, let's go check this community refrigerator. Oh, I don't feel like walking though. But I have to. I'm gonna take my time. But wish me luck, everyone. Let's hope there's food there. And then, if there's not, I'm gonna just live stream one more time to see if anybody wanna help me. I'll see you guys.